Today, we're looking forward to sharing some exciting announcements, including our latest advancements in Apple Intelligence and Siri.
Our next version of macOS is macOS Golden Gate.
To ensure exceptional readability, we tuned Liquid Glass so it diffuses complex content behind it much more effectively, while also creating more depth and separation. We're adding a new slider in settings to adjust Liquid Glass, so you can set it anywhere from ultra clear to fully tinted. To help better distinguish larger groups of controls and text from the content beneath them, there's now a more uniform toolbar across the top of apps. Sidebars now expand to the very edges of the window. By integrating additional layers of Liquid Glass directly into the icon artwork itself. Not only does the refraction between these layers add character to each icon, but this new approach also makes icons appear sharper and more defined.
System animations are smoother, like swiping between home screen pages on your iPhone, entering Mission Control, or moving between spaces on Mac. iPhone and iPad apps launch up to 30% faster. This applies to third-party apps too. New photos appear up to 70% faster. And when you share those photos or other files with a friend using AirDrop, they'll transfer up to 80% faster. And browsing files and transferring them from iPad to an external drive is up to 5 times faster. The CPU scheduler is a key system component that manages CPU resources across workloads as you use your iPhone throughout your day. But we also figured out a way to bring it to older models, all the way back to iPhone 11. And yes, that does mean that iOS 27 is supported on iPhone 11 and all of the same iPhone models as iOS 26. Network transitions. We're making it more seamless for your iPhone to transition between cellular and Wi-Fi networks. And for those times when you're in a low bandwidth situation, you'll see a new send indicator for each message. When things are taking a little longer to go through, search. At its core is the search index, a rich catalog your device builds of all your content so it can understand what you have and where to find it. Plus, in Mail, a completely new ranking system surfaces even more relevant results in your top hit. In Photos, your iCloud shared albums can now include all of the photos and videos from your latest adventures because your friends on Android or Windows can join and contribute their own captures to the album. In the Health app, cycle tracking now has support for perimenopause and menopause. On AirPods, we're delivering custom EQ so you can further personalize how your AirPods sound. On Apple Vision Pro, you can now turn panoramas you've shot into spatial scenes with incredible depth and realism. And lastly, over in Maps, we are giving Flyover an incredible boost. Using aerial imagery combined with vision intelligence models, everything is rendered in stunning, sharp detail.
When a child finds an app they want, they need to ask for permission. Parents then decide with helpful context if it's the right app for their child.
Today, if a child receives or attempts to send images or videos that might contain nudity, communication safety warns them and blurs the content.
Time allowances. Now, front and center are entertainment, games, and social media, with a daily time allowance recommendation that spans all three, giving parents a helpful starting point.
Now, let's turn to intelligence. So let's get started with our new architecture. This year, we embarked on a deep collaboration with Google, leveraging the technologies behind their Gemini family of models. Together, we created the next generation of Apple Foundation models, so you can create realistic images, edit photos like never before, and get answers about visual content. Plus, with broad world knowledge, Apple Intelligence can go out to the web to get up-to-date information, then use private cloud compute to generate an answer. And with App Actions, Apple Intelligence can draw on the app toolbox to find the right tools from your apps to complete your request. Finally, with on-screen awareness, Apple Intelligence can tailor its assistance in the moment based on the app you're using and what you're doing.
Today, we're introducing an entirely new version of Siri, unlocked by Apple Intelligence. We call it Siri AI. First, a brand new voice experience that enables Siri to sound incredible and a lot more expressive. And you can customize Siri's voice like never before, adjusting expressivity and pace until it clicks. Plus, we're making a big update to system-wide dictation with a major boost in accuracy. All these updates to Siri extend to CarPlay as well as AirPods.
With Siri AI, you can ask for an in-depth plan, go back and forth during a creative brainstorm, get feedback on a document, and so much more. On iOS, you can swipe down from the dynamic island to search. Now let's talk about Siri on macOS. And you can tap into it from anywhere across your Mac. Because we're integrating Siri into Spotlight. You can also kick off a conversation with system-wide context menus.
You can turn to the dedicated Siri app across your Apple products. And when you open it, you can see an overview of your conversational history, which is synced privately with iCloud. We're also tailoring Siri AI for watchOS. On visionOS, with a 3D visualization of Siri that you can place anywhere in your space. Just look at Siri and start speaking.
On iPhone, it's integrated right into the camera app with a brand new Siri mode. For example, you can point your iPhone at a plate of food to get nutritional insights. Or if you're grabbing a bite with friends, you can point your iPhone at the bill, then select what you ordered to split the tab with Apple Cash. We're also bringing visual intelligence to macOS, where you can access it with a dedicated keyboard shortcut. Visual intelligence with Siri is also coming to visionOS, where you can ask about things just by looking at them. Writing tools are now more powerful and integrated into the Siri experience. Apple Intelligence now automatically proofreads for you.
Safari analyzes each page, identifies similarities, and then brings related tabs together, making it easier to find what you're looking for with Notify Me. You can use natural language to tell Safari what you're looking for, and then close that tab with peace of mind. And later, when Safari detects the change, you'll get a notification, so you can take action. Now, with Describe an Extension, you can do just that. Simply describe what you want in natural language, and Safari can create a custom extension that adapts web pages just for you. Now, you can automatically update eligible accounts to strong passwords with just a tap. Now, Messages uses Apple Intelligence to understand the context of your conversations and offers one-tap suggestions. When you receive an email, Mail also offers more capable suggestions based on the context. Calendar now uses Apple Intelligence to let you add events to your schedule, just by describing them in natural language. Apple Intelligence also powers a useful feature in the Phone app. Now, when you call a business, Call Context can proactively surface relevant information from across your apps.
Before you even type, the Home app elevates the most important clips you might want to review at the very top of search. Or if you're still looking for that one specific moment, like a package delivery, you can find exactly what you're looking for across multiple cameras. Describe a shortcut. Shortcuts now uses Apple Intelligence to reason over your natural language description and assemble all the required steps for you just like that.
With an entirely new version of Image Playground. From stunning nature scenes to fun images using multiple people from your photos library. You can also transform your photos into endless styles just by describing what you want in natural language.
Spatial reframing, let me show you how it works. Let's tap reframe. I can touch, drag, and the perspective shifts as if I had repositioned the camera in the original scene.
So that's our next generation of Apple Intelligence. From an entirely new Siri that's more capable and conversational, to new ways for browsing the web, expressing your creativity, and editing your photos. All with privacy built in. In addition to Apple Foundation models, you can now easily bring other models to run locally in your app with the full power of Apple Silicon using the new Core AI framework available on all our platforms. That's apps and intelligence working together.
We're also continuing to provide more features that will help kids enjoy their Apple products to the fullest while ensuring their experiences are most appropriate for them. And the next generation of Apple Intelligence introduces new capabilities, including Siri AI that delivers rich conversations and draws upon your personal context to help you get more done. This, along with our other new features and capabilities, will help users get even more out of our products. Our new OS releases will be available as developer betas today, with a public beta coming next month. And they will be available to users this fall.